Hello, welcome back to Factorio Industrial Revolution. I'm Dorthek, and it's only been a couple of days since our last stream. I did do a little bit of work in between. The most important thing was to expand the power output right here. We went from about, I think we had about a third of that. So now we have plenty of power for what we're running. I meant to go to the full 2040 array, but I only had enough materials on me to make it take it to 30, so we'll do more next time. The next thing is not particularly visible. Over here is the array that was smelting copper for us before to make copper ingots, and those were going both to the bus and to bronze ingot production over here. I've upgraded it from stone to bronze furnaces, and then I added a second smaller array just to feed the bronze ingot production, and this one is going entirely to the bus, especially over here to feed the copper rod production that we need for copper cables somewhere up here. Yeah, copper cables. We're using a fair amount of those. I also electrified that array, and I have not bothered to electrify everything yet. I need to do that because we were not doing great on coal. You can see down into here. Actually, now it's caught up, but it's not quite full, which is okay because we can build a few more machines, so we're not even maxed out. And we have a fair amount of coal there, and then there's another very large patch over here when we need that. Alright, so science is running reasonably well. In fact, it's not doing anything right now because it's turned off. So let's turn it back on. We finished research of Roboport equipment, and before that we had batteries. But of course for that we need oil, sulfur processing, a few other things. Let's see what we want to work on next. I think filters are probably a good idea. Logistics too, well, our bottleneck is still the rubber, so we can research it, but I don't really want to do it yet. What I do want to do is get rails going, because I think we're going to need those quite soon. Plastics, lubricant, all of those are good things once we have oil. Oh, and definitely LTN. In fact, let's do LTN first. Yeah. And then this, we can use this, we can use that. Built immunity equipment I don't care about. Oh, explosives. Those lead to cliff explosives. We definitely want those. Alright. Well, a bunch of stuff. So, we need oil and we need trains. And normally I would look for a big oil spot and then send trains over there, but I'm not actually seeing any oil within our visible range except this little patch here. So I guess this is where our oil refinery is going to go. Let's go over there. No, let's not go over there. Let's build all the things we need to use it. There's really no point in going over there until we have something to put there. Okay, let's try that. So, what do we need? We definitely need pump jacks, which are somewhere. Pump jacks, hello? Pump jacks. Pistons, chassis, iron plates, iron rods, not a problem, we got those. Oil refinery, controllers, chassis, pipe, concrete. I don't think we have concrete being made. Concrete is gravel, iron rod, and water. Alright, let's see now. Iron rods we have on the bus. Gravel we also have on the bus. It's coming up from here somewhere. Right there. Water, though, we don't, which probably means it's time to set up some liquids on our bus. What's the best source for the water? Probably still down here. So we need some pump jacks, a offshore pump. We've got that. And we need a lot of pipe, underground pipes. So if this is going to be our area for that, well, let's see. Let's do this. What are we going to use concrete for? We're going to use it for chemical plant. Hazard concrete, sure. Oil refinery. Oh, it's going to be used in production science packs. That's interesting. Anyway, that's probably a dedicated array. Refined concrete. Something and scrapping. Alright, so we really only need it for this. So this sounds to me like is we're going to set up a chemical industry mall here. We are going to do just that. Let's see how we want to make this work. Alright, let's see. How fast concrete is produced in electric assemblers? How quickly is it produced? Produced 1 in 4 seconds. And we need a fair amount of it for building these things here. This takes 200 concrete. And this takes... Oh, flare stack, cool. And this takes 40 concrete. So we definitely need a bunch of these. So let's create maybe a... I don't know. 1 per second? That's awfully slow. Well, let's see how we want to do this. So we need iron rods and gravel. That's easy. And a bunch of water. And these things will feed it easily. Well, let's say we do this. We need some underground pipes. And this is our nominal output and our nominal inputs. And then this can come over here, where we will bring in the water. Yeah. Okay. That should work. And let's say we make 2 sets of this. There we go. Let's bring some water in. Does this run to 2? No, it's the same. These are the same as vanilla. In some mod packs they expand them, which means we have to run them at the same distance as vanilla, as the undergrounds, even though they can actually go further. Alright, before we do much more, what do we need for undergrounds? Just pipe. Excellent. So, as part of our mall, we are gonna produce underground pipes. Are we gonna need it for any of these materials? I bet we do. We need pipe there, we need pipe there. We need pipe, nope, we don't need pipe there. Alright, so let's bring in a pipe. A line of pipe. Because we did put that on the bus. Let's find the pipe. Is that pipe? No, pipe is higher up somewhere. There it is. We definitely need a lot more iron production into this setup, which is something we're definitely going to need to deal with sooner rather than later, but oops. But I do not want train tutorial. Okay. And I did that backwards, so let's reverse these. Oh, that was correct. Still quite far away. Alright, well, first thing we're gonna do, consider this the first of our mini mall products. Iron chest. Oh, yikes, no. I do not want you making all of those ingredients. What do we need for iron chest? Small iron chassis. Ish. The small iron chassis? No, that's large iron chassis. That's small iron chassis. And some iron plates. Not too difficult. Go. Are pipes anywhere near? Yes, they're starting to come in. let's limit that. And this is gonna be pipe. And you know what? Let's, while we're at it, let's do that. That'll just give us a box of pipe right here that we can get later on. There we go. And this will take, this needs a lot of pipe. This needs 10 every second. Yeah, it's a crafting speed one, so it's going to be difficult to keep that fed, but you know, it is what it is. And then this will just put some in a box for us so we can grab it here. Alright, we probably don't have enough, but let's get going. Alright, it looks like this next one is gonna be where we'll put liquids. So this is distance. And then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So we will put it there. And the first one is gonna be water. So let's run that out. Humpty Dumpty Dump. Gonna be quite a bit of running. But gotta get that water there. This is a very long pipeline. I don't have any better sources nearby, and I don't want to install water fill mod because it's a little cheaty. I suppose we could bring water in by train, but that really should be brought in by train. But we don't have trains yet, so let's bring it in the way we have it. And there we go, we're out of the pipes. As expected. Let's go grab some more. We're not getting system sounds, are we? There we go. Now you can hear the game. Well, so for the first bit, there's no game sound. Now you know, right? There we go. We may have to add some pumps in the process to make this work. Oh, no. Can do better than that. it looks like the camera has frozen again, so I'm gonna unfreeze it in just a sec. Okay. So, are we there yet? Not really. You need to be right about here, past this feed line. Okay. Okay. Just about ready, yeah. I think we want to bring it down this way. Let's, well, you can see it remotely. We can run the pipeline right on this side of the main power line here, which means right about here. And here we have stuff getting in our way, but we can do this because we actually have a little bit more leeway with belts. That's not gonna reach. That that well. Oh, and let's make a few more. Apparently they can be handcrafted from the regular pipes. Alright, let's see what we need to do. Plug it in. It needs to go here. Not have... Nope, like this. Alright, so the question is, will the water get there through this ridiculously long pipeline? Or is the pipeline too ridiculously long? We don't have pumps yet, so it's gonna be a little bit. Let's drop some... drop some radars while we're... that smelting area was not really visible. Nope, leaving robots behind. Not really where it needs to go, but it'll, I suppose. Put it... I need to get power to it. Yeah, that'll give us visibility on this. We have water? We have water. And we have water.